Gizmachi, you know it. I'm in the bed. I'm ready to go home and do the work. When you on that, say hi.
Now I'm going to show you something that is going to totally blow your rocks off.
Hi. How are you?
Hello? I think you guys got a new band happening here. Hey guys! Oh, big one, huh? Alright. Hello, everybody!
I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you. If you have a problem, turn off your station.
What's up, guys? Hey.
What's up, guys?
Yeah,
hey guys.
Let's do it.
Hey, Kurt, I don't think your microphone's working.
Again?
Yep.
Oh no.
How you doing? I mean, we can hear you, but I think it's coming from your laptop.
You look good though.
Brian? What's up, Boner?
Master in the house.
There
Jake.
we go. Now he's rocking it.
There you go. What's good, boys? Happy Saturday night.
Man, I was sleeping. That's what I was doing. I had to wake up. We had what does Jeannie call it? Saturday sleepover in our room tonight. So the kids are in their sleeping bags on the floor. And
WrestleMania on the floor.
I was out.
Did you take a nap today too?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, hell, we were giving each other shit last Saturday about being lazy and not doing enough of these shows. So we decided to launch episode 78 tonight. Saturday.
Episode 78. Skipped like 40 of them.
Hell yeah. So good to be here, guys. And thanks to everyone in the chat. We got a poll going already, Jay.
Ooh, who wants the poll? Oh.
Who wants the poll?
I polled Brian's wiener. Tried to get 4 inches out of it.
It's tough. It's real tough.
So we asked everyone what they wanted to discuss tonight. 61% of the crew wants to talk about guitars. 33% want to talk about music. 6% want to talk about wrestling. Or 5% movies.
Only 5% movies?
Maybe I should have changed it to porn.
Yeah.
that would have changed it.
What's up, guys?
We got all Dave all night in here. He'd vote for that. We know that.
Yeah.
What's up with you, Brian?
None,
You got the Valvoline jacket on. Did you change the oil today?
Valvoline.
Were you changing oil today?
I was not. I was just trying to look handsome for you guys. So
you look good.
Thank you.
It's official.
It's official. Yeah. No. Good day. Took the kids out for dinner and
Where'd you go?
Hit the gym. Did some daddy duty today. And
what did Jim do to you?
Where'd you go to dinner?
We went to the barn. It was awesome.
Chuck.
Does it actually smell like a barn?
No, it's a real nice place. A little bougie.
Oh, Chuck. Yeah, man. It was actually, wasn't it scheduled to be delivered today?
Yeah.
Let me check the tracking on that for you, Chuck. You guys don't have to wait for me to check it. I can.
And we're not.
No, I was looking for something.
Okay.
Here you go, Chuck. It's coming.
What's up, David Sher?
Dude, it's there. It got delivered this morning.
Oh, his wife found it.
It's at your parcel locker. 9:34 a.m.
Parcel locker?
Like a P.O. box. Right? Is that what
David
they call
Sher,
them?
thank you.
David, wait, whoa. We got the
Big bucks, big money.
Thank you.
For life.
God, those are loud. Those NWO ones.
Yeah, it's awesome, isn't it?
You guys had a great show on Wednesday. Sorry I missed it, but I did tune in for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Thank
It was
you.
good. The Badlands guitar discussion, I thought was the shit. Good job.
Yeah, it was a good show. And anyone in the chat who didn't get a chance to watch it, which
Whoops.
there you go. Boom.
Sorry,
She
David.
was
Let me
excited.
get your comment out of there. Sorry.
There you go. Check it out. It was a good show. Yeah, Jay and I we stayed on task and talked about 3 heavy topics, showed a couple of videos, listened to some music. It was a good show. I had a fun time.
Yeah, the
Usually
CC
I
was
don't like hanging out with Jay just by myself. I got to have someone else there to, keep me in line, but
Well, Brian was the one who called me and is like, dude, I know you don't want to do a show with just Kurt, but you got to do it. It's Wednesday. I'm not here. Caleb's not here. You got to go on with Kurt tonight. So
the hall monitor is not going to be present.
No. So
he was on a date, so we missed him.
Brian forced me into it.
Sure.
So
well, the C team did great. I'm real proud of you guys. Way to go.
The Seaman team.
Good shit. What do you guys want to get into tonight?
Whatever hits the front doorstep.
That shitty Metallica song.
Again?
You want to talk
Did
about
you listen
that
to it more?
No, I didn't. Well, actually, at the chiropractor yesterday,
Damn.
our chiropractor had on, what did he have on? The Beos.
Oh no.
So
put you in pain.
Ellie mentioned the Black Album, and Sad But True is her favorite Metallica song right now.
Hell yeah.
So next thing you know, our chiropractor's like, Alexa, the whole thing. Play. So he put on Enter Sandman. So as we're leaving, Enter Sandman ended, and the next song that Alexa played is the new Metallica song.
Wow.
Well, it lasted about 30 seconds before the receptionist lady yelled at Alexa to put on, I forget what she had put back on, probably the
Justin Bieber.
Beatles again, Justin Beatles. And it sounds like shit, like over the speakers when you got Enter Sandman on. It just sounds so good sonically. And then once that new song kicked on, it's like, oh my God, this is garbage. That band has no excuse to release a shitty sounding album. They really don't. No
Butter knives in your ears.
Since I wasn't here on Wednesday to discuss it, I had a few quick things. First of all, the drums to me sound fake, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys agree?
Yes, I think some of the parts sound triggered in there.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird. Some of the fills, I'm sure they probably trigger everything because Lars is very inconsistent, especially now. But I don't know.
Yeah, for me, if the drums are going to be up front in the mix, they need to sound badass.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't tracked correctly, and you can tell.
Yeah. Speaking of badass drum tracks, I sent one to Jay because I wanted him to hear it. I'm like, hey, when I put some shit together, I'm going to need you to mix it, and I want it to sound like this. And Jay's like, no problem, let me check it out. And then 2 days later, Jay still hasn't checked it out.
Let me pull it up right now.
I'm just busting your balls, bro. I love it.
I like my balls busted.
In my mouth.
Ooh, would you take a look at that?
All right, what's this?
Ooh.
Taking you guys with me for a while. Got to go to Dunkin' Donuts, right? I'm assuming.
She's 35 and wicked hot.
Yeah.
Tell her Kurt says, what's up? Kurt Henning.
She's got a hot steam pot.
Chuck, let's send a video. We'll play it on the air of her. Film her. Tell her to say, wait for the bus.
My man Pots and Pans, Jimmy D's in attendance. What's up, Jimmy? You sexy.
Sorry, Brian. I had to play it real fast.
Sorry.
R2 R3's here.
For life.
Hey now.
Yeah, he is. For life. What's up,
So
Kevin?
what's that song? Scar the Martyr. Real quick, before we start playing songs on here again,
Yeah.
Kurt, how many flags did we get for playing Metallica? Any?
One false flag in Russia and like Bhutan or some weird fucking country.
Bhutan.
That's it. Budang dang.
Scar the Martyr. What's the name of the song, Brian?
Hold
on, let me pull it up. Let me pull it
I hope
out.
Sista comes in tonight. Can't wait to
I
see
can't
her.
wait for Sister.
Follow the bus. Follow the bussa is the
Follow
name.
the storm. The drums sound perfect. It's fucking filthy. Drum fill is amazing. So
Where the hell is the song? I don't know where it is. How many albums do they have? One?
One.
Why is it not on this album?
I'm not sure. Well, that song was, I think it was a B-side, so it might not.
Oh, well.
Backside.
Well, if you want another song to play that sounds amazing, I'll send it to you. Since you rate me out.
Hey,
I'm trying
Glenn
to find it on
Danzig, Seaman,
Spotify
he's here.
so I can play it through the shit.
Spotify?
Yeah.
Check out a song called Coat of Arms.
That's not on here either.
Awesome.
You need to get Apple Music, Jay. Get with the times.
Fuck Apple Music.
It's 2 against 1.
I don't know where that shit is, dude. Was pulling out some
All
weird.
right, try Dark Ages.
There we go. That one's on here.
There you go.
Oh yeah, sounds great. Hold on. All right.
Everyone in the chat while Jay's queuing this up. Apple Music or Spotify? Give us your platform. Black Salami hates Apple Music, so we know where that's at.
Apple Music. What's up, Black Salami? You son of a bitch, you. What's going on?
Do you prefer dry salami or wet salami, Brian?
If it's from Black Salami, it doesn't matter. Whatever, however he gives it to me.
Is this coming through?
Yeah.
Now it is.
Okay. You want your drum sound like that?
Yeah.
Read
All
this,
right,
Brian.
let's talk about Jay's segment where people eat shit. I can no longer lean my ladder against the building without feeling like I'm going to fall down and take somebody out and eating fucking.
The fuck are you doing?
Kevin. Yeah. There you go. You don't want that to happen.
I was at our corporate office this week. I told you guys I had to go for a meeting. They started talking about safety. We had one of our techs fall 17 feet off a ladder, broke 2 ribs, and like spliced his spleen. Dude, fuck, 17 feet. I would not be here right now.
Damn.
I couldn't fall 7 feet or 7 inches on Brian's cock. Cobra Kai, what's up, bud? All right, Andy Carson in the house. Apple Music, yeah.
For life.
So one thing I wanted to bring up, Kurt and I were talking about this earlier, and Jay, I'd love you to partake in this conversation. Mm-hmm. When you guys practice guitar, Jay, you do it once in a blue moon. So when you go upstairs and pick up the guitar, when you start playing, do you start with scales? What do you do? Or is there a song that you start with just to get going?
I just start. I think everybody has like a couple things they noodle with to just as you pick it up. But I don't really practice scales and shit. I probably should, but I don't know. I'm still working on learning to live from Dream Theater. There's still a couple parts I have to figure out on that.
Yeah, you sent us
bitch, man.
One of those solos, didn't you? Was that the song?
I don't know what the hell I sent you guys.
Yeah, it was Dream Theater a couple weeks ago.
No, I think that was a Green Day song. I think it was Basket Case.
Took me forever to learn it, man.
It was terrible.
Yeah, I usually warm up my strumming hand with power chords and cowboy chords.
And your
usually.
Johnson.
But then I get bored after like 2 minutes of warming up. So then I just start noodling around trying to figure out solos. But I mean, honestly, over the last year, I haven't played much at all.
No.
If it is, it's like for 3-5 minutes, 10 minutes, which ain't enough.
What was the last
little ain't enough.
What was the last song that you were working on that you're playing, you can play all the way through, that Just gives you the feels.
There's no song I could play all the way through.
Really?
Yeah. I'll learn 2 or 3 notes and some main riffs. I mean, I'm a fucking boutique guitar player. I'm not trying to record an album or go live. But I need to I need to go get back and do some lessons.
What do you want to work on? Is there something that you want to improve on? Strumming, scales, solos, riffs? Like why do you want to get better? Like what do you want to work on?
Well, I mean, obviously I got all these guitars back here and I love playing. It's just when you're not that good, you just want to get better. So for me, it would probably be just getting more familiar with just the normal regular chords and being able to, go through all the chords and without looking at tablature or cheat sheet,
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's great.
Yeah.
When I've been, generally I'm working on, it depends on the mood when I'm in, since all my guitars are tuned differently. I'm just like, I feel like I'll generally go with my Jim Root Jazz Masters, which is drop B. And then I'll work on some scales and some modes from there. And then since I have the guitars in drop B, I'll probably play a Slipknot song first. Or, yesterday, I heard Bored by the Deftones. And I picked up my guitar that's standard tuning and played that song. I fucking love that song. It's great. So it just depends on what hits me in the downstairs area. And then I just want to start playing. That's for me.
The other thing too, I've realized that you got to have for me, I got to have a setting on my amp that is a go-to that I like. Because once you start fucking with the amp, I'll spend the whole time tweaking the amp.
Sure.
For an hour. And then you just kind of get in a black hole. Does that happen to you, Jay?
Oh yeah.
It's frustrating.
Well,
it's fun,
it's
but it's
cool.
not. You don't get done what you want to get done.
No, I know, and that's the problem when you have all these like choices and everything. With these amp sim plugins, like, one of my favorites is the Petrucci one, and there's just so many different things you can do with it. And yeah, like you said, once you go down that wormhole, bro, it's friggin' hard to actually sit there and work on something when you got all these sounds in front of you and making changes here and there.
KXM Rock. That's my favorite song on the planet.
Wow.
If I pass away and my wife doesn't know this, make sure you tell her this is my funeral song right here.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Is it a Dave Matthews song?
I should probably tell her right now if I die.
Yeah, make sure you let her know.
If Jay kills me tonight. Yeah, love that song. If you don't know who it is, Brian, you're not a friend.
I sold it, Renus Pinkle.
What?
Yeah. I haven't used it in a while. And I was like, you know what? I got to sell the shit.
So you use what do you use when you're tracking stuff?
And different things. I mean, I still have an amp and everything, a couple different amps, real amps, and power amp and shit like that. But dude, I mean, all the digital stuff is just sounding so good nowadays where it's like, fuck. Fuck. we gotta record Lars doing that.
Yeah. And Jake, talk to me like I'm 7. Actually, you normally do, but can you run that through? Can you run your neural DS? What is it called? Your digital platform? Yeah. Can you run that through a power amp and mic it, or do you plug it straight into like Pro Tools?
I mean, you can, but I mean,
it doesn't make a difference.
I'm sure it would. I'm sure you can run this shit out, into a power amp and mic it and everything like that. But it's just, I dare somebody to, if I were to tell you, hey, this track has a real amp and this one has a, I'd highly doubt a lot of people be able to tell nowadays. There's just so many things on these amp plugins that are pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Jay, what guitar you been playing lately?
Petrucci.
Why don't you fire that motherfucker up? and
Oh,
play some shit
snap.
for us?
You got him in.
Yeah, these are going back.
Are you serious?
I already have the RA number to send the pickups back. Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
You just told us you weren't going to
You
send
don't
him
know?
back last week.
Wait. No. Let's talk about this.
What?
Yeah, here
They're
we go.
in.
Isolation.
They're in. So what's the issue? What don't you like about it?
So these are the Dreamcatcher and Rainmaker.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. They're good. They're good, but they're not great. So I'm gonna try out the Crunch Lab and Liquefier pickups that are also John Petrucci signature pickups.
And their plug-in, they have that same plug-in.
Well, if
platform.
you have a guitar that has the Quick Connect, the
Yeah.
Marzio, whoever, you can just tell them when you order the new pickups, then they'll make them with the Quick Connect plates, the base plates.
Well, I guess that's good too, because when you get a set of pickups and you strip them and solder them, I mean, will they let you return them if you don't like them? I've never tried, but
Yeah, you have 30 days to return to Marzio pickups.
Jay would know.
Well, I never returned them before, but people are talking about amps in the friggin' chat now, and I feel like we have to.
Yeah, let's do it.
Well, I guess somebody mentioned it before. I want to make sure they
Ben
get
Tom, maybe.
Well, somebody said they relaunched or something the 6505, new version of the 6505 from Peeves.
I heard it's lower wattage though, isn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah, pull it up.
See what we got here. Guitar amps.
I can't believe you're returning them shits.
Why not?
What about you, Brian? What's your go-to? As Jay pulls this up, what's your go-to platform to play through?
Well, I have a Quad Cortex, so I play through that, which goes into my
Butthole.
6 amp, which is the titties, the big pair of Ds, double D 36. Love them.
What is it? 210s, 212s? What is it? Line
Jay?
6.
You're sitting right there. What are you asking me for?
Yeah.
I forget what I.
How many
You're the one
speakers
that
does it
sent me.
have?
You're
in
like,
it?
go buy this. I just play through
I know,
it.
but it was a
wouldn't sit
while
there
ago.
and
How many speakers?
2
Are they 10s or 12s?
12s.
Oh, so it's a fucking monster.
Oh, it is. It's monster like my Johnson.
You know what they say about guys who say they have a big wiener?
I didn't say it was big. I just said it was a monster.
All right, so look. So we got. Oh, it's on sale right now. Look at this shit. And it's free shipping.
Oh, damn.
Look at this. So you can get a 6505 1992
92.
original for $1,300.
Damn. Don't you have one of those, right, Jay?
Yeah. Yep. Where the hell is it? But mine is the I don't think it says 6505 on it. I think it says PV. Right?
What do you got there, Brian?
Bet Tom. This wiener's only 7 inches, but as thick as a Coke can. It's only.
Yeah, mine
7
doesn't
inches.
say 1992 original on it. But I guess it's the same damn head, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they would change it.
So what's the new one about? Is it the mini?
I think that
Or is
might
this
be
this
it.
is it? This is the new one, rebranded or whatever.
Expected soon, March 20. Yep, there you go.
Look, I mean that price for that amp, you kidding me? And free shipping. I think it's a pretty goddamn good deal.
Yeah.
I dig that it says 1992 original on there.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And these things sound friggin' great. Well, the distortion sounds great. The clean is for sucks.
Yeah. I have the PV Viper amp and the 6505 amp modulator is my favorite. Or the one I use the most.
Where's the Dodge Viper? Hold on.
The Dodge Viper.
Yeah, he said he has the There it is, the VYPYR.
There you go. Viper.
Which one do you have?
It's 40 watt.
40 watt.
Hit the one on the bottom.
This one?
It's a little bit older model, but
You're playing out of that fucking thing?
yeah.
Power
like it?
sponge.
Yeah. I'll tell you the truth, I like the THR better just because it's easier. Yeah, mine looks a lot different than that, Jay. It's must be a few years older. It's a 40 watt.
That's the X3. So you might have the X1 or the X2, right? Let's see the X1. Is that more like it? Kurt? Oh, Kurt's not here anymore. I'm like, where the hell is he? Is this the one?
No, it's they've changed the look of it, but it's
You
a
gonna turn
30
it on
watt.
for us?
What's that?
Is it in there with you?
Yeah.
Why don't you plug
You want
in?
me to put the fucking thing on my desk?
It's only 8:30 your time.
It weighs
Still,
it's heavy.
Still 8:30 by you.
Still 8:30. Bo Zeke. All the VH inspired Soldano clones sound great for hard rock and metal, but lack the SLO's versatility. SLO 100 does clean and classic rock too. Take it to the bank.
Yeah.
Bo Zeke.
Big bucks, big money.
Thanks,
Look
Posey.
at this butthole. fucking.
Ah, man. Okay, are you a beanie guy?
No, but I'm looking at this fucking clown
that-
shoe on here.
Yeah, it's not
It's more-
Jay's person.
Yeah. I'm sure he's involved in some great shit, but I'm not a fan of him personally. Fuck that guy.
Tell us how you really feel.
Fuck him.
I love Jay. I don't know if anyone in the chat knows, but I love Jay. He makes me laugh.
I don't know if anyone in the chat knows I can't stand Jay.
Does anyone here have a Spark amp? All Dave. Wait, hold on, I gotta do it. Right, don't I?
All day, all night.
I tried the what was the one a couple of years ago I tried? Was it just the original Spark or whatever it was?
I'm the one you love.
Let's see, Spark amp.
What's up, Mark Severson?
Positive Grid.
I think it's Severson.
Let's
So
ask him.
I tried this thing a couple of years ago and I thought it sounded pretty terrible.
And it looks awful.
The distorted
It looks terrible.
Yeah.
You guys not wearing shoes.
the distorted sounds. The distorted tones were pretty digital sounding. The cleans were cool, and it's awesome that you have a little app on your phone or your iPad, and you can go through and switch things off, or change everything. But I just thought it sounded very digital, especially compared to the THR Yamaha, which is like, if you're gonna get a practice amp like this, I think, in my opinion, the THR 10 or now the 30 and shit like that, that's the way to go, man. They really are.
The 30 has all three platforms in one. The new one. I remember, Jay, you were looking at the
Katana.
The Katana, yeah.
And then Nesdal was like, "No, I think you should look for," and I didn't know what the hell I was doing at the time. What was using?
Still don't. Princess Katana.
This guy looks like a boner. No offense, Brian.
None taken.
Say hello and jam. Spark is the world's first amp that gives you the tools to scat. You'll see the chord chart.
I mean, all that's cool. You know, you can load up like a YouTube video or whatever, and it'll analyze it. I think it like, and it'll show you like the chord progressions and shit like that. So it's got some cool features, like for a beginner or whatever, trying to learn, where a lot of that stuff is in the amp.
Yeah.
But again, I just thought it was not very friendly to my ears.
Did you ever use GarageBand
Um,
on your phone?
yeah, I messed around with it on my phone a little bit.
It's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's
Well,
see.
Jay has a studio, so he doesn't play with that shit.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know what I like better, Jay. My Boss Katana 50. See, that's the thing either. I never used a katana. Like I was thinking about getting one. And then, like I said before, Nesdal turned me on to the Yamaha, so I never tried the Boss Katana yet. So I can't really talk about a comparison.
And Bozique, I think the katana, at least the small, like desk one, only has 3 like amp models on it. There's clean, and then there's 3. There's like a brown, vintage, and then like British, where the THR has like 4 or 5.
British.
R2 R3, he uses Frank Red Hot. He puts that shit on everything.
It's great. Kurt, how long have you been playing guitar for now?
2002.
Okay.
Yeah.
What made you start playing?
My brothers, they both play, and I'll never forget, I got my guitar the day before 9/11.
Damn.
Yeah.
So September 10th, 2001.
Yep. Oh, all three of us were going to get together that night and play guitar, and my oldest brother was like, "We can't get together, like, you know, what's all going on in the world?"
Right.
And me and my other brother were like, "Screw it, let's play." But so it's kind of always in the back of my mind, you know. Easy to remember.
He plays guitar too?
Yeah.
He's good. Got one, yeah, got one Snyder son who's good at good. I'm joking, Kurt.
And then my oldest brother Blaine, he plays too. He plays bass, guitar, piano. Yeah. I think the talent pool skipped over.
That's all right. We still love you though.
And then my youngest brother, he's in show tunes.
And here's somebody who puts all the shame on guitar.
Yeah. My dick shrivels up when I see Cameron play.
Yo, what's up, Cameron? And thank you, R2, R3. I do look marvelous today. I can say so myself.
Cameron better be wearing that under the bus shirt. How much money Brian pays? That should be his, like, he should wear it every day.
Job interviews.
I recently had to send a Gizmachi CD to Chile, and I sent it twice because the first time it was returned because I don't think people understood the word piso meant floor in Spanish. So it came back, said it's undeliverable. So I had to resend it again to the guy, and a CD to Chile because he didn't get it the first time. I felt bad. I had to spend $40.
Damn.
Sending out Gizmachi CDs to people is so fun. It's all right. Sweet.
Yeah, we all miss Dave.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
For sure. Good man.
I have a cool Dave real quick story. First time I really talked to Dave.
Take this piece of shit off the screen.
Jay introduced us, put us together. We met on Farmers Only, and I purchased a new 7-string, an Ibanez Universe, and Jay's like, send it to Dave. He'll set it up for you. I'm like, all right. The Universe was sent to Dave. He sets it up, comes back to me, and you remember the action on that, Jay? It was like 14 inches off of the fretboard. I was like, what the fuck did you do to my guitar? So it must have happened during
Well,
as it was shipped here.
what happened is, now if anybody's played one of those early Universe guitars, like a 91, a 92, they know how thin the necks are. And back then they didn't put reinforced titanium rods in or anything like that. It was literally the truck
Graphite,
rod. So, when Brian had it shipped to Dave to set up, Brian, what did you want? Like, you wanted to drop A or something with fucking telephone cord wires or electric cables as guitar strings.
No, I just wanted to corn tuning, so I just wanted to A standard. So
He sent
Yeah.
Dave those ropes the UFC players use in the fucking gym.
Yeah.
Sure.
So Dave set it up, and if anybody's had a guitar set up by Dave, they know that he fucking does a real good job doing it. But I guess the 2 days or 3 days it took to ship from Long Island to Connecticut to Brian.
And the UPS guy left it in the yard, and the fucking sprinklers hit it in the box.
And it was literally a fucking banana. So, but I don't know. It was
Dave
crazy.
felt so bad. He's like, it was perfect. I'm like, Dave, I didn't care. It was fine.
Yeah, there's no way Dave like set the guitar up and that was like it when he put it in the box.
No.
You should have ran the neck with a banana cleaner.
That is true, Cameron
1.2
Brown.
million views wearing that shirt. Advertising job complete.
I think
he threw it away.
We got 4 new subs, so it was the shit. Thanks, Cammy.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
We're big in Japan now.
Fucking huge. Just like Fairfield Guitar Company, huge in Japan. Good deal.
Well,
So, real quick, if you don't mind, everyone in the chat, if you haven't done so yet, please lightly tap that thumbs up button or thumbs down. I don't give a fuck, whatever you prefer. And if you're here and you haven't subbed, if you're just watching from afar, you don't feel like talking to us or get in the chat, that's fine. That's fine. You can just hang out. But please hit sub. And then if you want to tell some of your best friends, send it to them too.
Let us know if you get hauled into jail, Chuck.
Chuck just completely blew his chance with this chick.
It's all right, Chuck.
Man.
Excuse me, sir. Oh, I got Jay and Kurt and Brian here. They want to see you.
So I'm going to take a video of you saying, "Wait for the bus."
There's a man named BonerJams who would like to talk to you.
Oh, man.
Yes, Ben Tom. Bring all your hot sisters and their friends. Yeah, come hang out. It's good times.
Mm-hmm.
Jay, you want to do a quick roll call for the 5,000 people we have in the chat right now?
Jay, we got to get a hall monitor.
37 million homes this television goes into. There's 3 people in each home. That comes to 2,800 million people throughout this country.
Eat a sub.
Oh
boy.
shit. All right, we got Bozique, Ben Tom, KXM Rock, Joke Riddler. Hey now. Chuck Watson, whose birthday present is sitting in his P.O. box as
Foot Locker.
Yeah. And I think the girl at Dunkin' Donuts is going to be sitting in his P.O. box as well. Might have to. Never mind. God.
I get where you were going there.
Yeah, Randy Price, R2R3 Locking Nut, Ben Tom.
For life.
Yeah, Cameron Brown, R2R3 Locking Nut. Quentin James.
New world order.
Mozique. Who else? Facebook user. Nice to have those in here.
Yo, what's up, Facebook?
Glenn Danzig eats semen. He's here.
Mm-hmm. All Dave, all night. I know Kevin Bethel, Mark Severson,
Or Severson.
Tom Severson, Andrew, New Jersey, Charlie. Yeah,
Wayno.
Wano is, as Kurt would call him.
Winona.
Sammy Reynolds. I don't know if I said his name already. Renus Pinkle.
Andy
Charlie,
Carson.
One in the Renus,
Andy
one in
Carson.
the Pinkle.
Yeah,
Is sister here yet?
sister.
Sister. Too busy. Sister ring.
Oh man. Thanks, Ben.
Mm-hmm.
We got to get a Jim Root sig right behind you, Kurt.
Right here.
Yep.
So I have some
Panty dropper.
Drenching panties.
Slide it to the side.
So guys,
No. Keep them on. Keep them on.
keep on. So
What's up, Jay?
if you guys remember from from Wednesday's show, Kurt,
Seems like last night.
Randy Price had mentioned that he has a 78, a Seymour Duncan 78, right?
Yes.
That he would be willing to give away.
Oh shit!
I'm such a selfish asshole that I'm like, wait a minute. I've been looking to replace the Wolfgang in my Frankie over there, right? And the 78 Seymour Duncan is one of the pickups I was thinking about eventually possibly putting in there.
Is Randy still here? I hope
Randy,
you put
still here?
I hope you put a different address on there because Jay's sending that shit back as soon as he gets it.
I have Randy's address.
Well, now Randy has mine because he's shipping me the pickup. So to be a complete not asshole, I'm like, you know what, Randy, you're cool enough to do that. So instead of so not just me taking it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give away the Wolfgang that's in my Frankie in place. So it's because of Randy Price. So we're doing a giveaway from Randy Price.
Remember Wednesday? Give it away, give it away, give it away, give it away now.
There it is.
Bend over and I'll show you.
So yeah, that's cool. I think
that's okay, right? That's not a complete dick move.
Plenty of people would love to have a Wolfgang pickup.
I think more people would probably rather have a Wolfgang than a Seymour Duncan 78.
No, I'll take a Seymour Duncan 78.
Fine. Go on the floor and rub your microphone. Reach down and rub yours. Yours is right there.
Jesus Christ, are those calluses on your fingers?
Jay is stealing prizes.
It's true, Cobra.
All right, we're getting more updates from Chuck.
Yep. I'll take a video of my girlfriend when I get back home when she takes a shower. She'll do it. You guys allow nudity? Well,
do we allow nudity?
On my phone, yes.
Of course. Do we allow nudity?
Oh, we got hot beef injection here. Love it.
Hey.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hibby.
Bring him up on the screen. Is that a basket?
All Dave all night thinks I'm an asshole for doing that. Should I just give away the 78, the Seymour Duncan 78? Let's do a poll. Per Kurt, is it easy to do a poll?
Yeah, let's go over our current poll that's up. Kurt, you want to bring that shit up?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
So I'll change it.
Before you change it, why don't you discuss it?
Okay, guitars 57%, music 26, wrestling 11, movies 7.
What about boobs?
Titties. All right, what do you want me to do in the poll? Wolfgang or 78?
Yeah. Would people rather have a giveaway for the 78 or a Wolfgang?
What would you rather win?
Yeah.
Bend over and I'll show you. Bend.
Tom.
Bend.
Rod dumb friend, I'll stick up the piper.
That's great.
What's going on?
So is Kurt's pulling that up.
Let me whip this out. All right, we're live.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
No, it's not a Seymour Duncan JB. It's a 78.
There we go. What would you rather win? Everybody pick EVH Wolfgang, so I don't feel bad for keeping it.
Spoink.
Jay, you cracked me up.
Mhm.
And
Hey,
what are
the
you gonna
chat
put that
doesn't
in?
lie.
Huh?
What are you gonna put it in?
You're out.
The Frankie back there. You can kind of see it.
Why don't
No,
you go grab it? Are you wearing boner pants?
Oh, I got boner pants on right now. I'll be right back. I'll grab it.
Underwear.
Just wanted to see Jay stand up with the boner pants on.
He's wearing mesh underwear tonight, right, Cobra Kai?
That's a strip club.
Randy.
There.
Randy, there's a new pariah that he likes that I think he's been putting in all of his pickups. Which one is it again, Randy? I can't remember. Knuckle Sandwich or the fucking Beefcake Saloon? I can't remember which one it is.
Moose knuckle.
Fawn's Foot. Humbucker.
Oh, that's good.
Sasquatch Dick.
Yeah.
Uh,
We talked about Sasquatch earlier tonight on
Warface.
Channel.
Warface. Must be. Yeah.
Good deal.
I hope those guys come in the chat after that show's over. Are they done?
I think so. It's neck and neck thus far for the 78 or the Wolfgang. Pretty interesting. All right, Jay, what do you got for us, bro?
Other than your face.
Hello, hello. I
There you
have an
are.
out of tune Frankie.
Why is it out of tune?
I haven't played it in a while, and I must have done something to it because the all these are unlocked. Yo, listen to this shit. It's not. Well, it's not.
Sounds like a sitar.
No, it's funny. I could pick up fucking an Ibanez out of a case that hasn't been played in a year, and it'll be perfectly in tune. But this,
yeah.
yep. God damn this guy! I gotta tighten this thing.
Well, you keep rubbing it.
Rub it. Yeah. So, yeah. But this, I guess. What?
Randy
What?
Price.
What happened?
Where is? Oh, here we go.
Well, the EVH Frankenstein pickup. I've heard
Those are killer.
They are, but I've heard if in a basswood body, which this is, they're very
thin.
No, boomy, very bassy in a basswood body. That's what I've heard. Because I was thinking, like, when they came out with this, I'm like, why wouldn't they put the EVH Frankenstein pickup in this guitar? And I think that might be the reason.
Interesting.
Didn't sound right. Yeah.
What's the neck on that? Is that bamboo or adamantium?
Both.
Okay.
It's a combo. If you can't tell what this is, then you got problems.
Yo, I'll solve it. Check out the hook with my DJ Revolve It.
So
nice, baby.
I hope, Bent Tom. I hope. I'm plumb out.
And the action on this thing's a little fucking high.
We got enough fentanyl though for everyone, so we're good to go. Yes.
There you go.
So Jay, when you're playing Van Halen songs, is that your go-to guitar?
It's very rare that I play Van Halen songs, which I guess is weird, right? Because he's my favorite guitar player. Well, it depends. I mean, this is tuned a half step down. So I guess if it's like old Van Halen, then yeah. But again, I rarely play Van Halen stuff.
I like playing the synth parts on the guitar, like jump.
Yeah, but that's pretty easy, huh?
Yeah.
So you probably can't see this, Jay. Maybe I should grab it. But you remember this Wolfgang? I got the bridge from you.
Mm-hmm.
I put vinyl decals over the pickups and made them
Oh.
zebra. You
Go
want to
get
see it?
Go get it. I want to see the decals.
You want to see my boner pants?
Yes. Boner pants, aka jeans.
Boner jeans.
Kurt, you get the you promised me this week. Did you get to the gym?
All right. Tell me yay or nay, because they come off.
Let me see.
What do you think, Jay?
They look good.
Does it look Does it look cool other than just the black on there?
I'd prefer the zebra as opposed to the all black on that one. Yeah, that's cool.
So, yeah, and then you guys know I put the striping on the binding.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That looks great, man.
I dig it. I dig it.
Kurt, you go to the gym this week? You promised me.
I did.
Nice.
I did.
Where'd you go?
Today.
Oh, good.
This morning. Thanks, Jay. Appreciate it, you fat bastard.
Oh, motherfucking gym. Motherfucking gym.
I went to the Renus gym.
Let's go to the gym.
I just sent you guys, Kurt and Jay, the only people I'm actually talking to. Randy Price sent me something pretty cool. I want you to check it out.
Where is it?
On your phone. If you want to log into your
I pay attention to the show. I don't have my phone at bay.
Okay.
At bay.
What is
You
that?
just Pinkle's penis is zebra stripes.
Did you drop the soap?
Oh, that's great.
Dude, what is it's an LTD.
Everyone, real quick, Smitty's in
Thanks,
attendance.
Brian,
Smitty.
Yeah, Smitty's here. Everyone, if you can say hi to Symmetry.
Symmetry, Trev. What's up, man? How is it in the Great White North?
Ben Tom.
All right. Let me pull
We should
this
see how
up.
long we can go without saying anything.
All right.
He's frozen.
No, I'm not.
He's just perplexed.
I'm fucking pulling this shit up.
Hell yeah,
Let me
that's
whip
fucking
this out.
awesome.
I'm digging the chrome cover on the outlet.
Yeah. I didn't even notice that. That looks great, Randy.
Hellstorm.
Is that custom? Honky tonk. That's another one we got to get, Jay. The honky tonk. If we can do just 5 seconds of it.
I think it's on
a push button.
Randy, what do you have that tuned to?
So what's the story behind this thing? Do you know, Brian?
No, he just sent it to me. He said and I forwarded you what he sent to me. Basically saying he just purchased this today. George Lint Burnt Tiger. There's 330 made, and this is 290 of 330. So pretty cool.
I like the steer head on the 12th frets. 12th fret.
I like LTDs. I'm a big fan. ESP LTDs.
Yeah. Jay used to have that Strat one.
I still have it.
Do you?
Oh, you do?
Mm-hmm.
Is it in the playhouse?
No. I'm trying to find the damn.
He's looking for honky tonk.
I am, and it's so
Are you
there's
really?
so many WWE themes on Spotify. It's crazy, but some of the old ones aren't on there.
I love the
Thanks, Bo Zeke.
Generation X.
I actually haven't seen this Burnt Tiger model before.
I've never seen that before. That's pretty.
I really
cool.
dig the reverse headstock ones.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I played Rob Johnson's, and his is
That's the Ultimate Warrior.
That is,
yeah. His is all maple, and that thing's fucking heavy, man.
Jim Hellwig.
It's like 10 pounds. It's Koa. There we go. You want to narrate that? B-Jams?
Yeah, Randy Price. I said this limited edition from ESP, signed by Lynch, original Floyd, 1000 series, Donkey Distortion. Pretty cool guitar, man.
Were you playing that on the Frankenstein?
Yeah. No, on my.
Oh, I thought you were playing on the Out of Tune one. Where did he sign it at? Back of the headstock or neck pocket?
I don't know. We'll find out. We will find out.
Do you have any
Yeah, that friggin' hi-hat that comes in like hurts, right? It's like Lars's kick drum.
Jason Lee.
Where is it?
Hogan.
Hogan.
Love it.
Right.
Put the plane into a nosedive, Hulk Hogan.
Jay, did you hear about Kevin Nash?
Big Sexy.
Yeah.
What about him?
He's not doing good, is he?
On his last podcast, he had talked about possible suicide.
Yeah.
And then apparently, like the next night, authorities came over to his house to do a welfare check on him. Apparently, he told someone he had a gun on him. But
Well, a post too that he put on through social media, I guess, as
is that
well.
what it was?
Well, no, I think there was multiple things.
Yeah.
His son passed away a couple years ago, or a couple months ago, and it's fucking terrible, man.
Sorry, Mark. That's why Brian's here, to keep us in line, correct us, do everything.
It's true.
It's a shit show when it's just Jay and I.
All right, let's.
But thanks for joining. He's new in the chat, so thanks, Mark.
Yeah, Mark. All right, so let's check the poll. What would you rather
Check the
win?
poll on the votes.
78 is at 46%. The EVH Wolfgang's at 54.
Yes, end it now. End it now.
We have to go 20 minutes, Jay.
Oh, come on. No. Come on.
Says who?
Says me.
Boner rules.
Boner rules.
Randy.
Yeah.
So,
great.
Brian, do you have any gear on the horizon? Anything you're going to purchase or you got your eye on?
Actually, what I'm looking to purchase actually is stuff for our shows and for our channel. So I'll go over that with you guys later. Xander and I were talking about it yesterday, and some stuff that I would like to do for our channel, like playthroughs and things like that. So just purchase some shit that I can start working on. So it'd be cool.
So BonerJams, Jay and Kurt, you guys like EMG pickups? I've played through some EMG pickups. I never owned a pair, but Joe Hervey 84 won a pair on the channel. A couple months ago?
Yep.
But Jay's a big James Hetfield fan. What do you think of EMGs, Jay?
I don't know. They're good.
Sweet.
I prefer passive pickups for guitars. My theft.
And Brian, do you have any EMGs?
Yeah. All my Jim Root guitars are all EMGs, and they are active, and I love them. I think they're amazing. So that's my shit.
So you like them?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, he has them in his 87 Jackson Soloist, and I can't read it anymore. Where'd it go?
Sorry, Jay.
With a Kaler Trem. What do you guys think of the Kaler Trem? Again, it's been a while since I've seen one of those 87 Jackson soloists. I remember them hanging in the guitar stores with like the cool paint jobs on them, the lightning bolt and shit like that.
Yeah, in the 90s.
Yeah. But
Trev likes EMGs. And I think
great.
Trev has a Jackson, doesn't he?
Uh-oh.
Randy Price.
Look at Randy Price.
All right, Randy, send those to me. And no, I'm joking.
Oh, we got 5 more minutes, and the poll is 55-45 Wolfgang. So Jay, you're doing okay so far.
All right, good.
There you go. While we finish that poll,
R2, R3, he's got 4 different guitars with EMGs. He loves them. Sorry, Brian.
No, that's all right. What I wanted to do tonight, Jay, did you check out the Notes app prior to the show?
No.
Sweet. So what we're going to do tonight is
sweet.
I wanted to bring back a little rapid fire questions with Cunt 5150 and Jay over here. Some shit I want to talk about, and we can take our time with it. So
okay.
Yeah. So are you guys ready?
We are ready.
I'm Randy Price.
We're following the chat there, Brian. But we are ready.
Okay. Thanks for speaking on behalf of Jay. Good deal.
I'm ready like a cock pocket.
Do this.
Wait, we need some.
Right.
We need any
Hold on,
music
get some
here?
music. Yeah.
Wait.
Let me get some water.
BonerJams. While Kurt gets a drink of water, BonerJams is going to run through some rapid fire questions for Kurt and myself, I guess. Hey, whoa! Wait, where we got to stop it? We got to stop it.
Holy shit! Look who's here.
Where's the record scratch? We got the captain, everybody. The captain, everybody.
Michael Smith.
How you doing, man?
The captain.
What's up, El Capitan?
El Capitano.
James Gunn is here, and Mike is himself as well. But what's up, Michael Smith?
Mm-hmm.
What's up, everyone? Thanks for coming.
Let's just
hanging
keep
out.
that up there for a while.
Yeah. Or should we go back to the
music?
Yeah, bring it back on. Love it. All right, Kurt, you ready?
I can't be any more ready than
I'm
I
gonna
am
start
now.
with you on this. I'm curious to see what you think. I've asked Jay this before, but I want to get really into this for you. Better guitarist,
like
Dimebag Darrell or Marty Freeman?
Dimebag.
Okay. Do you like Megadeth?
Yes.
Okay.
I do, but I think I like Dave Mustaine the best out of Megadeth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
We'll be honest here.
We're family.
Nothing
Let's be honest with one another.
Yeah, nothing holding back. I mean, shit, Michael Smith's here. I can't fuck around.
Okay. Mr. Hannon, what about you?
Well, better guitar player. That's impossible, not impossible, but it's just like it's such a loaded question, even though it doesn't sound like one.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if I was just gonna choose a lead guitar player, all right, we just need you to play solos. We don't need you to write any riffs. We don't need you to, like in Megadeth, Marty Friedman would be a better guitar player because he's one of the fucking great lead players ever. So lead player, Marty Friedman. Overall guitarist, if you're talking about rhythm and writing riffs, it's hands down Dimebag.
Yeah.
So Jay, how many albums was for Marty on with Megadeth? 3, right?
Yeah.
No, more than that.
Really?
Yeah. Rust in Peace, Countdown to Extinction,
Mm-hmm.
Euthanasia.
Yep. That's the only 3 I thought.
No, he was on that shitty album Risk. He was on
Wrong, sir.
He was on
With
whatchamacallit?
Risk, the album that he was putting the solo on, and then he left the studio and came back, and Dave Mustaine re-recorded it. And
I don't
when he
know.
left. I
He
thought that was the
also
album.
on what's the one after Euthanasia? It's
Randy
Cryptic
says
Writings.
5.
He was on Cryptic Writings as well.
Okay.
Jesus. Fountain of knowledge here.
Don't fuck with me.
And also, everyone in the chat, when I go through this, let us know what your thoughts are too.
Plug it in.
Randy, Pinkle, Jason, you guys have Dime or Marty?
Smits.
Agreed,
Yeah, so-
Smitty. Chris Broderick is definitely no slouch. He's the man.
Yeah, Rust in Peace, Countdown to Extinction, Euthanasia, Cryptic Writings, and Risk.
Thank you, Jason Lee.
Yep.
Cool. And I know no one gives a fuck, but Dimebag Daryl, hands down for me.
Jakey Lee.
Jakey Lee's the best Aussie guitar player.
Agree.
Agreed. All right, Jay, second question. You ready?
Uh-huh.
Better Van Halen singer, Sammy or Dave?
Well, Sammy's the better singer. Dave's the better friend.
Ah, yes.
Who would you rather take if you were going to go on the road? Not now.
Sammy Hagar.
What in their prime? You would take Sammy over Dave in their prime.
I mean, again, these are loaded questions because if you're what era? Like if you're talking about in the early 80s, I would go out with Dave because that stuff was, flashier and stuff. But once it got to like, 86, 87, I don't know. I just think,
Yeah, Sammy was getting blowjobs underneath the stage.
Yeah. Dave was getting them.
Giving them.
Yeah, I was giving them under the stage. There you go.
Nothing wrong with that, Kurt. Nothing wrong with that.
False flag. Thank you very much. $10 in Australian funds.
That's like
Marty,
$1,000
for
in
Leeds.
American money right now, isn't
Oh,
it?
yeah, it is. Love it.
We got 44,000 watching.
So, Jay, the reason why I'm asking that, like for me, I would take Sammy just because you have another guitarist with you, right? So I think as a group, I think you're a little better and a little more diverse. So, that would be me. But so depends on
The era. I mean,
the era.
Yeah. Well, plus, I mean, when you went out with Sammy, you knew at least you were going to get a singer that gave a shit about his vocals,
Mm-hmm.
and it wasn't just a flashy show just for him out there. So yeah, I would do Sammy. I would take Sammy.
Okay. Kurt?
Well, I prefer Sammy over Dave. I've seen them both multiple times, and I believe Sammy's a greater entertainer than Dave when it comes to his stage presence and his give a shit factor. He busts his ass when he's out there. Dave does do the, Jay loves the high kicks and the splits and all that shit, but I think Sammy's a better singer.
Agreed.
Dave's entertaining, but Sammy's a better singer.
Yeah, but that
Is that fair
short
enough?
window from like, obviously, I don't even want to say 78 because you see some of those early video footage, live footage of Dave, and you're like, oh my God, dude, with the fucking pink boots or whatever. Those big
wear women's underwear over the top of his spandex.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's what I wear to church.
Yeah. There's only one person that can do that.
Who's that?
Her. With
Oh,
star
yeah.
pasties.
I thought I was pulling up something else.
So yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Sammy.
Sammy.
And I love Dave. I love Dave, but Sammy's my man.
Good deal. All right, Kurt. Favorite TV show of all time?
Phew. Man. Either the A-Team.
Okay.
Knight Rider's pretty badass.
Ooh, Knight Rider.
Hell yeah.
Or Frasier.
Frasier
Crane.
That's funny. When you and I were talking about that recently. It's like, you're going to Seattle. Tell Niles I said, what's up? All right. What about you, Jay?
I would just say probably Seinfeld, just because of it's the one show that I always pull up clips, watch
Pretty
on
good.
YouTube every once in a while, just because it's funny as shit. And they're all good. Like, did Seinfeld ever jump the shark, as they call it, except for the last episode? But it wouldn't. I think it would have been fine anyway. They never jumped the shark in 9 seasons. You know,
Yeah.
they're all good. There's some
Yeah,
episodes that aren't as good as others, like anything, but you know, it's just there's
What's
a
cool
reason
about
why
Seinfeld-
it's still syndicated on how many channels?
And when it comes on, you're like, I've seen this. This is a great one.
Yeah.
Usually. Yeah.
Yep.
I know,
Never
Brian,
watched
your
those.
favorite's Friends, right? Isn't that your favorite all time?
Mine?
Yeah.
Absolutely. I love when they're at the Central Park. It's my favorite. No, but every time I watch Seinfeld, I'm like, I've already seen this because I hear that bass line and I just turned it off. So, Jay, do you prefer a heavy riff or a cool solo?
I would say the riff is more important because if the riff isn't good around the solo, then or if the song isn't good around the solo, I'm not going to fight through it to get to the solo. So,
okay.
Yeah, I mean, there's songs that have amazing riffs in them with no solos that I'd rather listen to than a song that has maybe not that good, and you got to fight to get to the solo. I don't want to do that, you know. And now I'm gonna put Chapstick on.
There you go.
Dukes of Hazzard was another one.
That was a good one.
Brian, I don't think I can answer that question.
You want to come back? You want to do a pass?
No, I would just say I like them just as much as the other.
Do you really?
Yeah. A good riff is just as good as a good solo. Some guitars or some songs that don't have solos, I like the riff, you know? So doesn't mean I don't like the song because it doesn't have a solo. So both for me.
Okay. So if you're playing the guitar and you're writing a song, like let's say right now you're picking up the guitar, you're going to start doing something. Are you going to work on a riff? Or are you going to work on a solo? Like, what are you going to do first?
Riff first.
Riff first? Okay.
Yeah. And then obviously the solo is going to be inspired by the riff, right?
Sure. What is going on? Under the Bus used to be a good show back in the day. Aren't we still like in our infancy, right?
I hope so.
Yeah. We're going to have a big party on our anniversary.
Back in the day, 6 months ago when we started doing this shit.
Jay, when you were writing songs for Gizmachi, did you ever just start working on a lead or solo first that eventually became a song? Or was everything just based upon the rhythm?
Yeah, based on the rhythm. Okay. You know, what the part was. I mean, I've said this before. I kind of consider myself a rhythm player who can play leads and solos as opposed to like a, you know, great lead player type of thing. Yeah, and Michael Smith is that's true. But yeah, usually it's just I'll hear, okay, I have to put a solo over this part, and I'll try to start something in my head first, and then try to work it from my brain to my fingers. And then sometimes it doesn't work, and sometimes it does. But I think it's kind of cool because, you know, when you pick up a guitar and you're trying to write something, you have these tendencies or certain patterns with your fingers that you might do just out of habit or whatever. But when you just use your brain to try to like write a melody before you even start playing a guitar, sometimes you'll come up with something that you wouldn't normally play if you're actually playing the guitar. So I try to do shit like that.
What's up, Nelson?
What's up,
Both.
Nelson? That was question number 6, Nelson. Good call. Kurt, next question. What's your go-to YouTube show? If you're pulling up YouTube, excluding Under the Bus, of course. What do you pull up first?
Wow. I got a plethora of ones I watch. Let's see. I like Rick Beato. I like the Professor of Rock. You know who that is? No,
I know
check
Rick
him out.
Beato, but not Professor Rock.
Yeah, Professor Rock. He highlights stuff from the 80s, some stuff from the 90s. He's great. I like Premier Guitar. Sunset Sound's another good go-to one. What else? That's probably my 3 go-to.
I think that was more than 3, but that's good.
Under the Bus. Zims guitars.
Cool. All right.
Yeah.
What about you, Jay?
Recently, it's been, let me find it because now I forget the name of the channel. Of course, now I'm not gonna be able to find. Oh, Bright Insight is the name of the channel. A lot of archaeology stuff, like lost civilizations. Been interested in the Atlantis stuff recently. Just I find that shit fascinating, like lost civilizations. Okay, so that's just the best. But that's recently. I've been doing that. What else do I like? Obviously the Joe Rogan shit. You know. So
that's cool. So a few in the chat. We have Smitty likes going to Ben Coombs. Mad Dog watches Johnny Bean. Ben Tom Funker Tactical. I don't know what that is.
Best online music store.
Well, one that allow returns.
Yeah. Well, there's 2 of them. I order from 2 places. It's Sweetwater and Alto Music. Both are fucking great. And yeah.
Cool. Okay. All right, Jay, we'll start with you on this one. When ejaculating, do you curl your toes or do you moan in Sanskrit?
Do I curl my toes? No, usually it would probably be the opposite. Like they'd be like stretched out, like a fucking frog, you know? Yeah.
What about you, Kurt?
I tend to freeze up like the statue in Rocky in that pose, usually with my arms in the air.
You shit your pants if you have them on.
If I curled my toes, I'd probably cramp up due to lack of fluids because I blow heavy loads. So
heavy load.
You asked.
Sure. All right, Kurt. What celebrity would you love to meet that has to be alive? Like right now,
celebrity.
Yeah, the opportunity to meet someone. Who would you like to meet? Like, let's say a half-hour sit down. Who would it be?
Man. I'm not one of those guys that gets starstruck, so this is kind of hard for me.
Okay. Kim Kardashian?
It would probably be a sports figure. Maybe someone I watched when I was a kid. Like, I would love to sit down with Darryl Strawberry and just have him tell me stories for hours about
blow some lines.
all the fucked up shit he did. And, you know, like he was one of my heroes when I was a kid. And then snorted lines through that big nose and changed it. But
really,
like Michael Jordan, wasn't a big Michael Jordan fan, but after watching like that documentary he did a couple years ago, I think it'd be cool to just sit and listen to him tell stories.
Absolutely.
So probably a sports figure over like an actor or a musician.
Okay.
Is that fair?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
No right or wrong, man. Jay, what about you?
I think we have a problem in this country with people envying fucking celebrities and shit like that.
Yeah, Jay, I agree.
But like I used to be all about watching the press conferences for sports and stuff like that. Like, oh, the Bears press. Now it's like, I mean, obviously when you want to find out some news or something or an update on somebody, that's fine. But I don't know. I just think I guess if I had to pick one, it would be Sammy Hagar, just because I feel like you're able to sit with him and just have a fucking beer and like talk and not have to You know, a lot of these celebrities and musicians and sports like stars, they don't give a shit.
But Jay,
You know? They just want to talk
could,
about themselves. Where I feel like Sammy, you could actually have a conversation with him, and you wouldn't feel like this big hanging around him. You know what I mean?
yeah, you could talk to Sammy for hours about aliens, and like
Yeah.
that would be a genuine conversation.
That's what I'm saying. You're Kurt.
Yeah.
You kind of make a good point. Like,
Yeah.
I'd want to talk to him about other things, not music. Like, obviously, I would, you know, if I sat with him for long enough, I would ask him some stuff. But I'd want to talk to him about other things.
Yeah,
but
and I think they do too. You know?
Yeah, dude. The last thing somebody wants to hear about is what they do.
Yeah.
You know, and how
Another
great
interview
they are
with
doing
Brian
it.
Gumble.
Yes, that's right. So what was your mindset? I love that one, right? What was your mindset going into that fourth quarter when you guys were down by 14 and you can't? My mindset, the fuck out of here with these stupid. I wish to God one of these guys would be like, you know what? Can we get some real questions in here? I know you guys have to ask a question, but you're essentially every single one of you are asking the same fucking question. It's just worded differently. God.
Yeah. Cliche questions. What about you, Brian? Let's flip it to you. Who would you want to hang out with
for a half hour? I don't know. I didn't really prepare for this one. I just wanted to ask you guys for it.
Oh, you're so full of shit.
No.
Come on, when you're coming up with these questions, you're already answering them yourself as you're doing them. I mean, that's
yeah.
I have
Andy
a lot.
Carson, Billy Gibbons would be cool to hang with.
I think it probably would be Bert Kreischer. I would love to sit and hang out with him. I love him. I think he's hilarious. Seems like a great guy, and I bet we would get drunk pretty quickly.
Well, especially you, and then you'd throw up.
True. I have a couple drinks, I'd be wasted. Yeah,
Symmetry. He brings up Ozzy. You'd have to have an interpreter.
Oh,
yeah,
definitely.
Sharon would come.
Bozique and KXM Rock. Yeah, absolutely. I would love to sit and hang out with Jim Root. I would need a long time for that, though. Just I would have to like stop crying probably initially for the first hour. So no, but Bert Kreischer, I would love to hang out with him. I think he's such a cool dude. Are you guys familiar with him?
Steven Seagal. Fucking yellow glasses.
Well, hey, KXM Rock wants to hang out with Chuck Watson. So Chuck Watson's already a star.
He is. He's pulling ass left and right.
It's true.
Oh, Hellstorm wants to hang out with Mika Tan. Mm-hmm.
I love Hellstorm's avatar as well.
Hey, Hip Metalworks is here. He says Sass Jordan.
Cool. All right. Next question.
Porn star you would like to meet? Peter North.
God damn it,
What's
Jay.
your secret?
Jay, what's something you would like to change about yourself?
How long do we have?
As long as you need, my man. A therapy session as well.
You know, this is a weird thing, but recently I've been thinking, and this is weird. I don't even know if I should be saying this, but like, you know, there are times where, you know, I'll be hanging out with the kids and shit, and you know, obviously we all have hobbies, we all have interests, right? And everybody knows that once you have kids, that shit a lot of it goes by the wayside, and then you have to kind of figure out, okay, I have 2 hours here, or you know, at night and shit like that. But part of me was like, man, I almost wish, some people wish they didn't have kids so they can do the things they're interested in. I'm like, man, I wonder, should I not play guitar anymore so I won't be thinking about playing guitar when I'm hanging out with my kids? You know, because sometimes you're hanging out with them and it's like, I want to fucking play guitar right now. You know, so-and-so is being an asshole. You know, I just want to fucking go play guitar. And I'm like, man, I wonder if part of me is like getting pulled away from, you know, giving like my 100% undivided attention at times, because, you know, my interests are going, especially, anybody that plays guitar or is a musician or anything like that, there's a creative part of your brain that needs to be fulfilled. And when it doesn't, sometimes you get bummed out, and it just sometimes you're like, I fucking need to do this. So part of me is like, maybe I wish that I didn't play guitar or want to play guitar as much as I do, because, to be the best dad I could possibly be or something like that.
Wow.
I don't know if that's something I would change, but it's just something I think about from time to time. Another thing is my vibrato. I want my vibrato to get better on guitar. I'm very opinionated.
No.
And the last few years I've been trying to listen more. But I have an issue where if I'm having a conversation with somebody and they say something that springs an idea in my head, I know that if I don't get it out now or in the next couple seconds, it's going to be gone and I'll think of something else. And, that's another thing. You have 2 ears and 1 mouth, right? People should listen more.
Okay. Well, insightful
Right,
information.
is that all we have for tonight, folks? All right. We'll see you.
What about you, Kurt?
You can't turn back time.
If I could turn back time.
Thank you. It would be to spend more time with my kids and my dad. I would say I've spent more time with my dad over the last, I don't know, let's call it 10, 15 years than ever before. And I wish I would have spent more time with him when I was younger, growing up. But there's nothing you can do to change that. So you just got to kind of trudge forward and continue to spend more time with him. But like you guys know, my daughter, she's 23, just moved in with her boyfriend. And like, that's like a reality check that, man, it just seemed like she was Ellie's age a couple years ago. And I wish I would have spent more time with him versus, being locked up in my career and doing the things I wanted to do. I wish I would have spent more time with my kids.
Cool.
Yep.
Wow, that one a little darker than I thought I would overall. But anyway, good information, guys.
Well, don't worry. Rena's Pink will lighten it up for us. So,
yeah.
All right. Kurt, last album you listened to from beginning to end without skipping a track.
All right. This was Wednesday, the Black Album. I had to run a few errands and I listened to it from beginning to end. And actually, no, I take that back.
On
Friday, on Friday on my way back from Seattle, I listened to From Unlawful Carnal Knowledge from beginning to end.
You didn't skip Top of the World?
That's the last song, right?
I know, yeah.
It might have been going when I pulled into the driveway.
What about you, Jeff?
But, yeah.
Shit. It's either Dream Theater, Images and Words, or Gizmachi Omega Collide. And Omega Collide was just me trying to get our listens up on Spotify. So dude, I had it on one of the phone we use for Killian's bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
That album was 24 hours a day straight for like probably a week, almost a week. I think I get like 0.001 cents a stream. So that was probably about, a couple bucks right there for a week of streaming it.
Killing it.
That's great. Congratulations.
Wow, look at that.
Hell yeah, Smitty.
I don't know what's more impressive, that he listened to our album and it's still in his CD player, or that he actually has a CD player. Who else in here does not have a CD player hooked up in there? I mean, I have one, but it's in the attic, like just stacked up with the VCR, But besides like an Xbox or a PlayStation or something like that, like a media type thing, who has just a CD player still hooked up?
Well, I don't want to sound like a suck ass, but the only CD player I have is in my truck, and I think Gizmachi's in there right now.
Wow.
Nice. Which album?
It got stuck.
Omega.
It got stuck.
Omega
That's why it's still in there.
Since we're briefly talking about Omega Clyde, Jay, I know. Actually, I'm not going to ask you this question because I already know your answer. Kurt, what's your favorite song off Omega Clyde?
Oh,
God, do you even know the names of the songs?
yeah, that's the thing with the CD is you don't know the names of the songs.
Yeah.
All right, or give me the track number.
Is it this one? Is it?
Oh, is he going through all of them?
Is it
Yeah, that one.
Broken Ends?
Yeah, Broken Ends.
You like Broken Ends because I'm on it.
Yeah.
So Jay, then let me ask you this: what's your favorite song off your first album?
And Wandering Eyes, right? Isn't that another one?
That's on the
Up
first
the
album.
previous album.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's this one.
Yeah.
Man, I want to remix this album. God damn, I can't even listen to it. I really can't.
No?
It's hard to listen to that album. It really is. This one, I love this shit. I'll listen to this fucker all day.
And do you have the original tracks?
Yep. Yeah. I
Of the first one?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Why don't you remix it?
You did a song.
I did a song, but we don't own the rights. BMG owns the masters, so we can't like put it. But we can't put it out without them suing us. Yeah.
We need
So,
to get
Jay,
you a good lawyer.
What's your on the previous album? What's your favorite song?
What previous album? Oh, like the imbuing?
Yeah.
Probably that one, Voice of Sanity.
Why?
I don't know. It's awesome. I like that song. That's all. That's why.
I love Balls' voice in that song.
Yep. Yes, KXM Rock. Jay is getting flagged for listening to his own stuff. We might.
Could be.
We might. But that's good then, because then I'll get money for it. See, if we get flagged, the 60 people that watch the show.
False.
Okay, so Jay, off the imbuing, what's your favorite song to play live? Is it that song as well?
That one or this one.
Fucking hey, man! I'm gonna break this fucking camera.
So weird how low end is so fucking. I don't know.
Sounds great to me.
Yeah, people show was always a fun one. We on the last couple tours, I think we opened up with that one, and it was always fun. Doing that one. So,
and quick trivia to anyone in the chat who's listened to the imbuing, the People Show, the very beginning of that song, there's someone talking about breaking a fucking camera. If anyone knows who's saying that, I'll give you a shirt.
We talked about this on one of the shows, or maybe it was
break this fucking camera.
Metal Wednesday, maybe.
Yeah.
Fucking hey, man! I'm gonna break this fucking camera.
who is that, everybody?
If anyone knows in the chat, I will send you a shirt. So I'll give you guys a few minutes. Go ahead, take your time. All right. Let's go through.
That part's
I
pretty
guess.
cool, right?
It's a great song.
that's like we ain't fucking. We're taking no prisoners here. We're just bucking it.
Absolutely. All right, Kurt. Next, what's your favorite bass line ever?
Oh. Let me think. Go to Jay.
Oh God. I mean, I'm just gonna pull one out. Just because I think the intro in this song is fucking great. So it'd be this one. Five seconds. 46 and 2 from Tool. 2 from 2.
Boston, foreplay long time.
I'll put that one on. Let's hear that one.
We gotta get it to the there's a quick bass solo. Let me
Bass solo? Oh,
no.
Why did I think we were talking about intros?
No, not intro. Just
let me find where it's at, Jay, and I'll tell you. Let me mute my mic.
Where was it? We're totally getting flagged on this show. Oh, the captain needs a shirt. We also got to send the Chad a shirt because he's already contributed to how many fucking giveaways.
I'll send them shirts as long as I don't have to pay $120 each.
Yeah, yeah. You're not as long as you don't live in fucking Scotland next to Cameron Brown.
El Capitan, send Jay or Jay will send it to me. I'll send you a shirt this week.
Yeah.
I sent the shirt recently, a BonerJams shirt to Paulie Walnuts, and he never got it.
I don't know where it's at. I'm not going to mess
Mailman had to take it. He saw
running low on BonerJam shirts.
They're limited supply.
The limited supply. I want to make another batch, but not like that. Something different. Actually, I want to take Snyder's face and have it like a caricature, if I may. I think it'd be amazing.
Hey, dude, we should get a batch of what's this wee shit? You should you should make a batch. What about a navy blue and orange, navy blue shirt, orange fucking under the bus logo for the Bears? Football season coming up now. How many months?
6 months.
August. Oh, look at that one. There's a good one. Orion from Metallica. Kurt, you can't find it, can you?
It's at the very beginning, but I'm not going to look for it. So let's move on.
Okay.
Oh. Thank you, Wayno. Wayno sent me an email. Sent me a nude as well. So thank you. Of you. Wow, that's fucking weird. Thanks, Wayno. Appreciate it. And also, no one in the chat has answered correctly who was talking at the beginning of The People Show by Gizmachi. So I'll give a hint real quick. He produced the album.
Oh, well, that's easy. How about this bass line? It's one of the most popular metal bass lines, right?
He sells.
Wasn't that the MTV News intro?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, it was.
Yeah. The Trooper bass line. That's a good one. KXM Rock. Oh, no. What about Tracy Lords?
Which one? What about Tracy Lords?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Smitty.
Yep. Welcome, Boner. Welcome to the show.
I'll forward it to you guys what he sent to me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Damn, Enter Sandman has over a billion plays on. Damn.
A billion?
A billion.
Holy shit. I wonder how much money they made alone just from Enter Sandman.
God. Wait a second.
Oh. You got a boner, Brian?
Not right now.
Brian is breaking news here, everybody. Breaking news on the Under the Bus Network. It's 2 days ago, so I guess it's that's really breaking news for us. Meshuggah, and I didn't even know this, dude. Meshuggah announces sonically updated and remastered version of Obzen.
Yep.
Now, sonically updated, to me, like, that would be remastered. But if you're talking about and remastered, that means they should have just put remixed. Let's see. Let's see what they say here.
He'll find it.
They should remix and remaster the last album that came out within a year ago.
Oh God, I know.
Breaking boners.
You on Instagram. All right, it's time to unleash a sonically updated and remastered version. Formats will feature an enhanced digipack. Blah blah blah. Who gives a shit about that stuff? I'm not buying the fucking LP. So it doesn't really say what if it's. I don't think it's going to be remixed.
I don't have any issues with that album and how it sounds.
Yeah. It's a little, I mean, I don't dislike how it sounds, but I think it's a little like flattened. It's not like doesn't fucking have that weight to it, you know?
What do you mean? Drums, guitar, bass, what? Everything?
The overall.
Okay.
Heavy loads.
Yeah, it doesn't have heavy loads.
Heavy loads.
It's very compressed. Like it doesn't have any balls to it anymore. You know?
Yeah. Captain Red Hot Chili Peppers Around the World Baseline. I love that song. That's a great song. What actually ruins it is fucking Anthony Kiedis when he starts like just mumbling stupid, ignorant shit. I can't stand that.
These drums. This is my favorite drum sounding Meshuggah album. This fucking. That snare drum is the shit.
It is.
See ya, KXM Rock.
See ya, KXM Rock.
Hey, man. All right, I have a couple questions left.
Well, good, because this is starting to kick in pretty good now.
There you go. There you go. Congrats, Jay. Better Metallica song, Enter Sandman or Blackened?
Better. Which one do I like better?
It's up to you, man.
I mean, if you're talking better song, like in the sense of songs, I mean, Enter Sandman is the greatest Metallica song because if it wasn't for that song, that album would have been huge. But Enter Sandman really fucking let them cross over into, you know, godlike status on the planet.
Blew the roof off.
Blew the roof off of it. And if anybody knows this trivia, can anybody answer what the first Bob Rock picked the first single from the Black Album? What song did he think should have been the first single off of that album? And Lars, and this is cool, like if you watch that Year and a Half in the Life of Metallica, like Bob Rock admits, you know, Lars is the one who said, no, the single is Enter Sandman. That's Jason Lee. Jason Lee's got to fucking win something for that one.
Yep. They were at lunch or something in Canada.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
And he's like, I think it's Holier Than Thou is the first single. And Lars is like, no, it's Enter Sandman. And to Bob Rock's credit, like he admits, it's like, I didn't hear it. You know, I didn't think it was it. You know, it's very rare to find a producer like that to admit that they were wrong. You know?
Yeah.
Holier Than Thou is a great song, though.
Oh, it is, but I think that if it wasn't Enter Sandman, again, like I said, it would have been massive either way. But I think it's one of the greatest selling albums of all time because Enter Sandman kicked it off. And you know,
usually the band members will trust the producer.
Yeah, especially at that stage.
Yeah.
Yep, at that stage, you know, they were trying to get somebody from the outside to you know, but Lars knew, you know. And yeah, I skipped that song. You know, I think most Metallica fans, we've heard it enough. And you know, but at the same time, you can't argue with a fucking great song. But my favorite Metallica song is probably Blackened, so I'll pick Blackened. But my very long-winded answer is Enter Sandman.
Gotcha. I knew Blackened was your favorite. That's why I asked that.
Yeah.
Kurt, what about you?
Yeah, I'll make it easy. Just Enter Sandman.
Like, dude, my parents like Enter Sandman.
Not
you know what I
wrong with
mean?
that. Your parents are cool.
No, but like they'd never liked the shit I listened to growing up. You know, but telling you, for all the shit that gets talked about the Black Album from hardcore Metallica fans, and I know they don't want to hear this either because it's like the selling out thing, but like that album, just, you know.
Yep. When I was a freshman, a good friend of mine was running for class president in what would that have been? 90, 91, 92? I can't remember. But I was his like person that helped him campaign for him getting voted. I don't know what you would call that, campaign manager.
Was this at college?
No, this is not. This is in like junior high. And we went around and took pictures of everyone in the hallways and in class, and we made a slideshow and we put it to Enter Sandman. And during the debate, he didn't even go up on stage and talk. We just played the slideshow with the song, and he won.
That's great.
Like, that's how impactful it was at that point in time in our lives.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Kurt, next question. What's your biggest pet peeve?
Oh. Well, I've talked about it before. Eating or chewing with your mouth open just grinds my gears.
Oh, like your sister-in-law does.
Yes. Or like when someone's chewing gum and it's like, I want to jump out a 12-story window.
Oh, we got PP Burns. Jay, if you could pull up PP Burns' comment.
That and FM DJs on pop radio.
Why? FM DJs
I just can't
pop radio.
stand their voices. Just their voices, you know? Coming at you next, we're going to play Justin Timberlake's Fucking Tight Pants. After this, the weather. I can't stand those people because it's just fake, you know? I'm going to get out of here, Jay.
Yes, FM. The fucking moaning. The moaning.
That's awesome.
Yep. What if it's like a chick and she's like talking about sucking on it and she's chewing gum and blowing bubbles? Then it's like, all right, I'll you know.
No. I want to see her
Oh my
just gape her
God.
mouth. Just gape for me.
Just gape for me.
All right, mine. One of mine. I have a lot. I have a lot of fucking pet peeves.
Yeah. Do we have time?
One of my main ones, especially recently,
just gape for me,
is chicks who think they're hotter than they really are. You know, those ones who think like their opinion is like so much more important than anybody else's, and they act like they're fucking queen shit.
Yeah.
It's like, just shut up. Nobody wants. And those ones that like they have to get their fucking, who's that one on ESPN? Molly Kernan, whatever the hell her name is.
Yeah.
Every
Big
time she opens her mouth on First Take, it's like, I wouldn't be able to be on that panel. If anybody doesn't know what I'm talking about, obviously not now after the show's over. If you're not a sports fan, just go type in like ESPN First Take Molly, whatever. I don't even know where the last name is.
Quim.
She's
Queef.
fucking God. Every time she could even be making a good point, and it's like, just shut. I can't believe these hosts don't turn to her and just be like, will you shut up? You know, like just fucking A. She's one of them.
My
She's one
dad
of them.
says the sun doesn't rise and set on your ass. So shut the fuck up.
Yep.
Okay. What else you got,
What
Jay?
the fuck?
That's 1 of 15 for Jay.
You don't want me to get into this shit now.
You're feeling nice and toasty. Why don't you keep going?
Let's see. What else would it be? I have a weird one. And it's because of Mike Balls, the other guitar player in Gizmachi.
Balls.
I've eaten lunch and dinner and breakfast with him so many times. Being on the road and shit. Where eating with somebody, that's a thing with me. Like when you're eating with somebody, if certain things, if they do something a weird way, it's like all of a sudden shit starts like, getting on your nerves. And I'm sure a lot of people are like this, but he doesn't drink while he's eating. And I'm like, how? I have to take a sip like after like virtually every bite that I have.
So
Yeah,
you're annoyed
you're
with
weird.
him that he's not drinking?
Well, no, I think what did it to me was one day he
What
said,
do you have, a dry palate, Jay? What's going on?
So I think he said something like, I get I don't know what the hell he said one time, but for some reason I just noticed that he wasn't like, he didn't open his drink yet. And he was like eating all this fucking food. And I'm like, how are you not like, how do you not feel like you're on a desert right now and you haven't had water?
Like three amigos.
Yes.
The sand.
Dude, I'm sitting there not even eating and I'm drinking water. I'm fucking putting lip balm on like the whole nine. I'm like, how are you not drinking yet?
That's
It's right
fucking
there.
weird.
All there is a cap between you and glory.
Some people may drink after they eat.
That's what I'm saying. He drinks after he eats.
Yeah.
But I've heard that's also not good. People get UTIs and shit if they do that. UTBs if they do that.
I mean, I could eat a meal.
Tract infections if you don't eat or drink.
Yeah, I don't know. I've heard that before. But I don't know.
Get a piece of rice clogged in your urethra sideways. I could eat a meal. I could eat a meal without drinking. But you just got to stay hydrated all day. Be ready for battle. Right, Brian?
Yeah, there you go. I want a shirt. That's going to be on my tombstone. I can't eat with fuckers that don't drink while they're eating.
Jay Hannon, 2023.
That is it is a weird one, but everybody has weird, like, and here's the thing too. If you meet a girl that after being with her for a while, she doesn't do anything. Sorry, not that she doesn't do anything. There's nothing she does that fucking makes you want to like rip your goddamn hair out. If you spend enough time with people, anyone, after a while, there's little things that people do, whether it's something with their fingers, whether it's anything, the way they hold a fucking glass, the way they walk, if you
I dated a girl that used to say "okay" before she would say something every time. Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay. And I had to get out of Diddy Mao. I was out.
Holy shit. So yeah, if you meet a girl or with a girl.
Okay, Kurt, I'm gonna go down on you now.
Okay, are you gonna come? Yeah, if you're with somebody or meet somebody that those things don't bother you after a while, little nuances that everybody does, you're with the right one.
Yeah.
Words of wisdom, Jay Hannon. Okay, just gape.
Gape
like, what was the teacher from South Park? Okay, remember that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mackie. Yeah.
Who dropped a Duke in the urinal? Okay.
Okay.
Remember that one? Somebody shit in the urinal at school, right?
Yep. That's a great one.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, you got a nice ass, but you're out of here.
Any other pet peeves you have?
Yeah. You fucking excited for an album to come out and you put it on and it sounds like shit, or the drums sound fake, or
it's fucking daily for you.
That makes me Mr. Garrett. No, that wasn't Mr. Garrison.
No, Mr. Mackey. Mr. Garrison is the
with the sock or the puppet or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Sock. What is it?
Mr. Hat.
Mr. Hat. Yeah. What is this? Yes, the Valley Girl KXM Rock. That's what I was talking about with the chewing gum and blowing bubbles. And earlier this year at the school where I work, a 7th grade boy drew a very, very well-drawn penis shooting a load all over the stall.
Jay and I did that when we were in
I
junior high.
don't. That's not a pet peeve. That's pretty cool.
Remember, you'd get the yearbook and you would draw all over people. Did you do that?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
Makes it have them do sayings.
I need to say my two pet peeves.
What?
First pet peeve is when people do not take responsibility for themselves. They blame everyone for their issues, so it's never their fault. And there's always a reason why something, like they just can't admit fault and just be like, yeah, I fucked up. That fucking gets on my nerves. For what I do for a living, I get calls and like, oh, my insurance canceled, and then it's always send it in, Ben Tom. That is hands down my biggest pet peeve is just people who absolutely just do not take responsibility or just blame everyone else for their issues. I fucking hate it. I can't stand it. And I hear it every day, and I just like, well, one day I'm going to snap. I know it.
Well, I think this country has made it very easy, especially over the last generation, of like blaming somebody else for and not taking any responsibility for your actions, or it's always somebody else's fault type of thing, instead of, you know what, and I know sometimes it is hard to admit you're wrong or to say sorry and shit like that, but I totally get it. I'm sure Brian hears excuses all day. He's fucking,
all day, and it fucking gets on my last nerve. So that's number
Brian,
one.
What's your opinion on social media?
That's my second.
Oh wow!
For life.
Put the email back up, Kurt. Ben Tom. Oh, never mind. He's got it.
Okay. So my second pet peeve, it's like 1 and 1A. It's narcissism at its finest. I fucking can't hate it. This is why I'm not on Bookface, on OnlyFans, any of that shit I can't do.
You're on Mormon soakers, aren't you?
Mormon driller.
But when people let's say it's someone's birthday. Let's say it's Jay's birthday. And me being a good friend, I'd be like, happy birthday to Jay, and I would put a picture of Jay. No, it's that I have to put a picture of me with Jay. That it has to be about me. It's not about Jay, it's about me. So it's like a backhanded way to promote yourself. I fucking can't stand it. Like it is. I isolate the shit out of me right now. Fucking isolate.
Yeah, do it. Get it in here.
You isolate him. I'll find the hot box.
I cannot stand it. This is hands down my biggest pet peeve on earth. So, and I know sometimes it's not necessarily as bad where people are just being polite and like, hey, this is a photo I have of that person. Okay. But it's all the time. It could anytime there's a birthday for someone, or I don't know,
God forbid someone passes away.
I'd like to request isolation.
That's coming. Don't worry.
Sorry.
That's coming. Or it could be something like,
it's the pre-cum.
Hey, I'm super proud of this person, but you have to be in that picture as well. Fuck you. It's never it's not genuine. It's disingenuous. It's always about you.
Yes.
Fuck you. Fuck you. I hope you fall down a flight of stairs and you dislocate a shoulder. I just can't stand people like that. It's ridiculous. Also, people when someone passes away.
Yes.
And okay, let's say, and again, there's some exceptions to this at times, but let's say if a family member passes away and you want to make the sadness about you. So it's not saying, your parent passes away, but every photo of your parent includes you. Fuck you. because
Yeah.
it's not about your parent. It's about
Yeah.
your sadness. It's
Yes.
about everything being you. Fuck you. I
Yeah.
hope you stub your toe on the way to bed tonight. Like, I can't stand it. It's narcissism at its finest. And people, it's all about them. So it's not genuine at all. And I fucking hate it. And yeah, Bozique, when people say thoughts and prayers, like, hey, my thoughts and prayers are with someone, your thoughts and prayers don't mean shit to anyone. Like, it doesn't do anyone any good. Going out there and actually helping someone out, there you go.
Yes.
So yeah, those are some of my pet peeves and psychotic hatreds. So thank you everyone for doing that with me.
Skip, you know what? Skip.
And I'm good now. You can take me out of the box.
Skip. Really skip. Let's stop it. Skip. No, you didn't skip. Whoa. Skip.
And I know everyone in the chat also agrees with me. And everyone knows someone out there like, oh yeah, this person Tom, he always is fuck Tom.
What the fuck?
So anyway, that's how I feel. What the fuck? We're all family here, right? So
No, I don't know if we are anymore. No. Dude, I think the majority of people, right? When somebody passes away or if somebody's birthday, they'll put, if they have a picture with them, usually they'll do that. And I don't think people, it's probably more to like, hey, I know, to show people, hey, I know this person, or hey, I met this person, or we actually have a relationship type of thing. I think that's probably why people do it.
Who fucking cares?
yeah. No, and that's fine. Like, if let's say it's your friend and you're putting up 10 photos, it shouldn't be 10 photos of you and your friend. It should be about your friend.
Yeah.
And if you want to include one or two, whatever, because that's what you have and it's a good picture, that's fine. But when we know what I'm saying, like, you're making it about you. It's not about that person. It's talk about, like, look at me. Fuck you.
I think I tend to think about more towards the celebrity ones. Right? Those are the ones that when I notice that, I'm like, okay, you met the person once. You want people to see that you met them. So I guess in essence, you're right. You are making it about you.
And that picture is recycled over and 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 over. I mean, the only reason I have social media is because of this show, like literally.
Mm-hmm.
And I
And every time Kurt has to do something on it, Kurt doesn't complain at all. He doesn't complain one fucking iota.
It's true.
But I'm not posting pictures of, Boner and I together or myself. I mean, yeah, no. There's a few on there, but most of the time I'm wearing a fucking ski mask. But yeah, social media is the devil, I think. But
it is.
We need it to communicate with a majority of the people in the world. So we're leashed.
I don't even have it for my business because I can't stand it. I just can't do it. So,
all right. Does someone want to answer KXM Rock?
Why don't you channel members highlight?
We don't have any channel members, do we?
No. We kind of decided we didn't want to do that.
Yeah, we didn't want to do it. That's why we have patrons.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't even get to them yet. We're gonna go for a little while longer tonight, or what do you guys think?
Yeah, we are. So KXM Rock, we just didn't want to do what everyone else is doing because everyone else does it. Right? Is that kind of a fair statement?
Yes. That's exactly why we didn't.
All right. Ben Tom says check your email. And I gotta fucking
poop.
No.
Jeez, I gotta take a leak so bad I can taste it.
I don't have anything.
So, Kurt, as you're pulling that up, I have one last question for you. I'll ask you, not Jay. What's your favorite nickname of one of your friends? Like, what name do you just enjoy? That, like, oh, that person's nickname is this, and it brings a chuckle to your face.
Oh, a couple. BonerJams is one. And then if Jeremiah is still in here, there's
He's
a
here.
guy that worked with us. His name is Pat Isaac. I'll say it live on the air in front of 31,000 people. But one day he said, Pat motherfucking Isaac. And so we started calling him PMFI. And it like got viral. And all the people at work were calling him, and they have no idea what the MF meant. So
Great.
I don't know. I prefer the ones I make up and they stick. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Another one of my coworkers, his name was Eddie Rodriguez Jenkins. And I started calling him RG3. Like
Robert Griffin.
And everyone within the company, still to this day, I think, refers to him as RG3, which he's not even a third. It sticks. Yeah.
That's
so
awesome.
I like the ones I make up because that just satisfies my loins.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
Yeah.
I had a couple. And most of them are pretty terrible. But if I'm gonna say something about someone, I have to say it to their face. So speaking of face, one of my favorite nicknames is for a girl. She was like oddly thin, but had the biggest face I've ever seen. So I called her Face, and we call her Face to her face. It looks like someone took a compass, like one of those ones from school, put it on her nose, and just did a huge circle. She had literally like a dartboard face, so we just called her Face. And it was weird because it's not like she was like fat or overweight. She was thin with just a monster gourd. So yeah, we called her Face. There was a kid I coached, and I always said he was going to be a future terrorist. So I'm like, he looks like he's going to join ISIS. So ISIS became ICE. So then we started calling him Iceman. So this was about 6 years ago. This is when he was probably in third grade. He is now a freshman in high school, and everyone calls him Iceman. Teachers, everyone, and it's just stuck. And his dad was from France, which is hilarious. So then he like helped coach at times if someone was missing, and he would be hitting fly balls to the outfield. And he'd be like, "Come on, Iceman, coach needs you, Iceman." And it was hilarious how he said it. And it's fucking
awesome.
great. So you have that.
How about potted meat?
That is, I don't know if you'd be very proud of that, but I like it.
Semen storage.
And the other nicknames I really enjoyed was I met this girl in college, and like Head On Smoke Show, absolute gorgeous girl, super cool. And I never saw her side profile. And one time she turned to the side, her beak was just astronomical. Like the amount of oxygen.
Worse than Jay's?
It was basically Jay's nose on a girl's face. It was absurd. And I called her Nostradamus after that. And and then I found her not attractive anymore because like every time I was near her, I felt like oxygen deprived because she was just sucking it up so fast. It was terrible. So.
Yeah, I went to school with a guy. His name was Ed, and he had a big fucking nose. And in junior high, we called him Nostrils, and it stuck all the way through, high school. I mean, you could shove a gobstopper in his nostril, and like it would fall out.
Jason,
he was gaping. He was gaping.
Rub her nose and see the future. Oh, that's good. That's funny.
Do I want to know?
We're talking about big noses. I went to school with a guy. He had a huge fucking schnoz, and we call him Nostrils, and it stuck for like 6-7 years.
Oh, it sucks.
Oh, and he kind of embraced it.
Hey, Nas.
Yeah.
One of my favorite nicknames. We can end the segment. There was a kid I'm friends with. His last name is Mills, and for some reason I'm not dyslexic, but I read everything backwards. I just do. Like I'll look at something and I look at it backwards, and it's not that I see backwards, I just do that. So I call him Slim. So Mills backwards is Slim. My man Gary is 6'4", 550 pounds. And he is far from slim. He's huge, but everyone calls him Slim now because I've been calling him that since we were a kid. So it's pretty amusing seeing this huge, girthy man that has his own gravitational pull that we call Slim. It's pretty amusing. So,
all right, hold on. Do we have a drum roll?
Nope.
We don't. All right. You ready?
Yeah.
It's a colored pencil. And look at the glory hole. Look how small it is. Down by his left nut.
That's great.
That's pretty funny.
That's
a big shaft.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thanks, Bent, Tom.
Thanks, Bent.
And Jay, looks like we're giving away the Wolfgang after 39 votes. So,
and also too, in the chat,
Just a bit outside.
if you're still with us, the person that started talking on the People Show for Gizmachi is Clown from Slipknot. So, fucking really disappointed in the chat tonight.
Jay's eating a Kit Kat, or is that $100,000? What is that?
$100,000.
Is it really?
What was I thinking?
Dude, those are good.
Mm-hmm.
But the caramel gets jammed up in your bicuspid.
I think the last time I heard bicuspid was on that Christmas show with Rudolph, the guy that's a little dentist, the little squirrely fucker.
The pedophile?
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, Ben Tom says it's
camera.
2.5 feet tall. Can we get a picture of you standing next to it, Bent, right underneath the semen?
Take a lonely with it.
Happy birthday. See ya, Bozique.
Bye, Bozique.
Later, man.
Thanks for hanging.
Have a good night, man.
Yeah, $100,000's kick ass.
Mm-hmm.
What is that? Rice Krispie treats in it, right?
You get your goddamn money's worth. It's like usually you eat one of these fun-sized fucking candies, and it's 7 seconds and it's gone. With
Yeah, you got the weight
$100,000,
ratio.
You're fucking working at
it.
He's frozen.
Am I really?
You were.
So we just had an hour.
You're fucking the Rambo.
We had
Remember Weird Al?
hour.
Gandhi. Isn't that what it was, or was it Rambo? I can't remember.
So Kurt and Jay, that was over an hour of rapid fire questions. There you go.
That was not rapid fire. That was
No,
slow jizz down the
That
side
was
of my
slow,
leg.
but that was the whole purpose tonight, to really delve into the minds of Jay and Cunt 5150.
Oh, they erased it. Could you imagine being the poor janitor that had to sit there and stroke the cock with a towel?
No
Clean it
way,
off?
that'd be hilarious.
Would you start at the balls, or would you go clean up the jizz first?
I'll go tip first.
Yeah. Do you still have it up there? Yeah, I'd start at the top.
Work your way down.
Yep. And just leave the balls so people can know is it a peanut?
He even has a little tank canvas hanging down there at the bottom.
He does.
Where do you think he
man.
started drawing it from?
A little tank garden. Oh, you got to start at the shaft to create the ball.
I would say the bell head. The purple-headed yogurt slinger mushroom head.
Looks like a wig on top. Look at it. The bell head, as you call it, looks like a wig.
Looks like
Like a
KC's hairline.
Hairpiece. Got the emo Phillips hairpiece on.
It looks like a palm tree.
He got the top. Looks like
a
it's
palm
green
tree with a
right?
root system.
I can't believe his asshole's way over there on the left.
Yeah, fucking Caleb laying down for it.
He had an extended taint.
Oh yeah, he is. Brian's trying to get his head underneath his balls. Look at that.
Yeah,
Sounds
Jay,
like what I would do.
I pulled the fucking guitar out of my ass to make room for the cock.
You are grabbing your cock in that photo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we are children.
the Darth Vader helmet. The Jughead.
Oh man.
Knobby headed warrior. Wasn't that one?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Smitty would use a mop to clean that up.
Knobby member.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Ralph, can we get someone in the bathroom to clean that cock off the partition wall, please? Bring the eraser.
So wait, so the kid who did it, they found out who did it, and I bet they're making a huge deal out of it now. You know,
he should be paraded around.
They're making a huge deal.
A massive deal. They're giving the kid a hard time.
You're going to be suspended for an extended period of time.
So when we were in school, that would have been like a 1-day suspension, right?
In
Maybe?
school too. That's in school, not even out of school. That's in school suspension.
Yeah, I'd rather have an in school or out of school suspension, right?
Snot helmet.
Yep, parade around like a king. As he's walking down the halls, people should be throwing roses at him. Randy Price.
I got in trouble when I was.
You don't know.
I got in trouble when I was like either kindergarten or first grade. You remember that clay that we used in school, and it was like kind of flesh colored. It came in like the
colored clay. Was your teacher
came in like a
make
big brick, you know? So I made a dick out of it and poked a hole at the end of it with my pencil, and took it home with me, and got off the bus with it hanging out of my zipper.
Oh my God.
And I got busted the next day.
By who?
Someone told a teacher, and then they called my mom. And you know what? First grade, how old are you? Like
6?
6?
Yeah.
6 inches.
Do you still have it? Did your parents hold on to it?
Yeah, they put it in the oven and kilned it up, and then made me paint it.
They made it into an ashtray.
Make it really veiny. An ashtray.
That's awesome.
I should tell my girls that story.
How much trouble did you get in?
It was just like they just told my parents about it. You know,
what'd your parents do? Your dad's like, that's my boy.
Yeah. How big was it?
It was like an exact copy of his.
Yeah. So, it wasn't to the point where I remember getting in trouble. So I just think they just said, you can't do that. Just do that shit at home, not at school.
They probably thought like, uh-oh, you know, like my 6-year-old's already making ceramic dicks. What's next?
Yeah.
I think I sent this to
and
Jay.
I was a class clown. Hellstorm. I got in trouble all the time.
He didn't ask that.
Nope.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he did. All right. There you go. He's making fun of me. Wayno's back.
Wayno, thanks for being our one viewer on Twitch.
I didn't even know we had a Twitch.
He's over there playing GTA right now.
There
Portuguese snowblower.
I forwarded to Jay. Jay, I don't think you don't like this guy, right? The one that guy's at the gym and he's always talking about on Tuesday we do arms.
No,
I don't like that guy.
I think he's
with the beard.
hilarious. Yeah, I love him.
You know what I don't like? You know, I don't like these huge
juice bears.
Yeah, those guys is because
meatheads.
If they didn't have the muscles, they wouldn't be the same person that they are. You know, it's like a
like their
they're not real.
personality is different because of their muscles. Is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. I get it. I get it.
I need to tell my wife that story. I don't think she's heard it.
That's great.
Good one, man.
That is. That's awesome. Good. Jay, do you have any what the fuck were you
thinking?
Yeah, I got one. I also have something else.
All right. Double.
This video, man, it's one of those videos where if you're watching it sitting there by yourself and your wife or somebody else comes walking by as you're watching it, it's like, the fuck you. It's one of those laughs that, like, you know, I lost my shit over. Jeannie was like, what is wrong with you? So let's pop that up right now. I was trying to find the right time to show this, and I don't even know if this is the right time, but I'm showing it anyway.
Let's pop that up. Covers Brian's face.
Love it.
Did I send this to you guys?
No.
There's a reason why, because I wanted to save it.
Yeah. And before you hit play, I think I'm the same with Jay. I always look around the room at all the shit in the room.
This guy clearly loves cats.
Yeah. Well, that's are they cats or dogs? I couldn't tell.
Yeah.
He's got a fucking like cat condo over here.
Yeah.
So that's what makes it funnier. All right. So here we go.
0 pictures on the wall.
You just breaking down the whole door the same color as the walls.
Look, come here.
Oh my God. Looks like someone sprayed Asian orange all over in there.
But watch the fucking cats. The second time he farts, they all scurry away.
Scared the shit out of them.
Look at them all.
Scatter.
The one is on the cat house on the right hand side.
Over here. He jumped 17 feet. They're trying to eat.
He fucking just unleashes hell on them.
God, it sounds like it hurts.
It probably had some bass to it. That's what scared the shit out of him. It was not the noise; it was the fucking bass.
And he was moving towards them. Which is the?
It's a reverb. It's a reverb of that room.
So, which is the first one? What's the first one to start moving? It's this one
by the door. He thought the monster was coming after him. Viral hog. All right,
dude. I was laughing so hard at this shit.
Now, Jay, here's the thing. If this was you, which it never would be, but the first time you rip a fart and the cats scatter, you would do it every time, right?
You got what? I got to get in there.
I've been brewing this for 2 hours.
I like how he picks his leg up all nice and slow, gets that pimp limp over, you know.
Look at Bueno's comment.
Did you hear him like in between?
It sounds
part two?
Sounds like the room in.
Did you hear him exhale?
Yeah.
Listen to him exhale after. He's like, oh.
Doing a pigeon toed walk on the way. Oh my god!
That noise, Brian, is you're thankful that there's no shit in your drawers. You just dodged a bullet.
He's probably telling his friend, "Hey, come in here."
Hey, where'd the cats go?
He comes back a few minutes later; they're all dead. Oh.
Yeah, he is, Zach.
So explode. Fucking thing. Oh my god. Yo, Jimmy, come in here.
Do you remember the first time you saw your cousin or uncle lift their leg when they farted?
I don't remember the first time, but I still do it. Tonight, before the kids went to bed, I was doing something with Killian, and all of a sudden I was like, I was getting him fucking dressed, and I was like, Killian, want to hear something cool? He goes, yeah. Fucking ripped a big fart. Oh, he just starts cracking up. I'm like, yes, he thinks fart.
Why'd you do this? Why'd you do that?
I don't know. I was holding him or something.
I was hanging out with Killian, giving him jazz hands.
Oh, speaking of these farts, there was a reason why I wanted to show this as well. So, what night would this have been?
Yeah, pull my finger.
What night would this have been? When was it? Might have been Wednesday night. Jeannie made dinner for the kids, so I came downstairs.
Burritos.
And there were these onion rings, and I don't like onion rings. I bet it was like the best thing ever when you did that. So anyway, Jeannie made these onion rings for the kids, and I was like, I don't like onion rings. She's like, well, they're not onion rings. They're fucking, what were they? Cheese and bacon or something inside of them. I'm like, well, I could do that. No onion. So I'm eating them, and I'm like, they kind of still taste like onion rings, right?
Like she made them, or were they like the frozen job?
No, they were frozen. But they weren't that good, but I was fucking hungry. And I ate a shitload of them. Dude, I was ripping some big ones. Not
some
as
bangers.
long as not as long as this guy. But like Jeannie said, I farted in my sleep a couple times, and I normally don't do that.
How would you know?
She told me.
No.
And then I remember waking up and I had one just sitting there,
Cheese
man.
rings.
And I was like, holy shit. So I found out later that they were they weren't like regular onion rings. They were made out of
X-Lax?
No. What's that white vegetable that looks like a fucking brain?
Cauliflower?
Tofu.
Yeah, they were made out of cauliflower. And I was like, well, there
Like
you
Brian's
go.
ears.
Yeah. I'm like, gee, aren't you happy that I don't eat fucking vegetables very often? Because if I did, I'd be ripping farts like this all the time.
Oh, so cauliflower pizza would just tear your shit up.
Well, it just makes me fart, I guess. Maybe I should
Eating
eat
healthy
it more
makes you fart.
Maybe I should eat it more often.
Yeah, his body's like, what the fuck's this?
What the fuck?
All right, that's a good one.
Imagine if he goes to work and they had this video and they just rip into him, no pun intended.
His friend says something. Listen. I wonder what he says.
He's probably saying the walls are falling down.
You ever fart in a jar and put the lid on it?
Didn't we already talk about this?
Did we?
I don't know.
Yeah. Have you ever done it?
No, but I had supposedly somebody that used to fart in a like a Coke bottle and keep putting the cap on it, and then they'd
And squeeze it.
Yeah, they'd go in front of a friend and squeeze it right.
Oh, that's brutal. You get pink eye.
It's brilliant, is what it is. Don't they say like if you want to give somebody pink eye, fart on their pillowcase or something? Right?
Yeah. Oh man.
Wow.
Yep.
All right. What else do you have for us?
Well, I don't want to. Did we do the patrons?
Bring up the
why don't
buses.
you do that?
Oh God damn it! Let's just go to the buses today. Should we go through the names? Should we? Don't leave, everybody, because we got the what the fuck are you doing coming up? So hang with us for a minute.
And Jay alters his voice, which will probably make me piss myself. So
let's
real
go
quick.
through the
All
names.
right. I was going to do the sponsors. Go ahead.
And Andy Carson, Michael the Captain Smith, hopefully the Captain's still watching. Randy Pryor, Macho Me, 5150 Fair Warning, Nelson Rodriguez.
All days, all night. Come on, what's War One Egg? Sherman the Turk, Callahan, Jimmy Ray Hawkins, and Fairfield Guitar Company.
Lewis.
Where are we? Oh, Frank Corcoran, Mikey Shit, I'm on the wrong thing.
Megan Mojo.
Tom Lean.
Shit. Stephen Franklin, false flag.
Steve-O, 5150. Ron.
Bring up the buses. For $5 a month, we got the Stuart Bus patron. That helps to support the show. Nothing special, but it helps support the channel. Double Decker Bus patron for $10 a month. That one greatly supports the channel. Maybe just a few exclusives on that one. Nothing too crazy. Then if you're the big bopper type, if you got them
Big bucks, big money.
you can become a tour bus patron. That's $25 a month. You get a free t-shirt. I like wearing my t-shirt. I got 2 of them. I like wearing both of them. That comes with extra stuff too. So thank you, everybody. And we got some sponsors as well. Kurt.
Yeah, we want to thank our sponsors, Colonel's Gourmet Popcorn and More.
Colonel's Gourmet Popcorn and More.
Not only can you get the best, and I mean best popcorn east of the Mississippi and west of Brian's vagina, but they also have a boatload of candy, chocolates, gourmet treats.
I highly recommend the chocolate cashews.
Yep.
I can go through about 6 bags of those in like 6 days. Like a bag a day. That's what I'm on.
So if you want to check out Colonel's, go to their website, www.colonelsgourmetpopcornandmore.org, and use coupon code UTB15, get 15% off your order.
15% off your order. You can't go wrong with that, especially when Kurt's talking about it's the best popcorn, best cashews, everything on the planet.
Mm-hmm. Then if you need to upgrade your guitar, put some fancy stuff on it, go see tessieswitch.com. They got kill switches, they got bridges, they got strings, they got everything. Use the same code UTB15. I tried 16, it didn't work, so you got to do 15. So, thank you.
Thank you.
That is fun. What am I looking at? All right, window. Let's see what we got here. Actually, I should play this for myself right now.
Look at that guy in the back with the big old hat.
The fuck are you doing?
Have you guys seen this one?
Oh, snappy snap. No.
No, let's assess the situation right now. So it looks like it's tropics. Don't necessarily know if it's the United States, but we got a palm tree.
Yeah, and we got a guy that's never kissed a girl before on a bike. Trying to impress these hot chicks up on the terrace.
That's all we got.
One's
right
got
now.
She's got a nice turd cutter on her up there in the white tank top.
Turd cutter. Oh, God.
And then we're going downhill, so that's all I got for you. So let's go.
Well, are you missing the road on the right-hand side there?
Roads.
Roads?
Yeah.
Now, just to warn everybody, he doesn't die. I checked. I made sure before I did this video or before I, picked it, that he does not die from this. He might die from something else, but doesn't die from this.
Mountain bike. Fuck. The whole time I was waiting for him to fucking go ass over tea kettle on a fucking curb or a bump. And he says hello to a Chevy Cruze.
Dude, it's I guess when you're doing that, it's because he goes across literally 4 lanes, right? 2 and then 2. So I guess it was easy to look at this one, but once you cross that threshold of no going back and no stopping, you're going.
What's amazing is the bike went further than his body.
Yes. Hey, good thing he's wearing his helmet too, everybody.
Oh my God.
I thought that was a girl screaming, but it's actually the fucking car.
His legs went north.
Yeah, dude. I feel bad laughing at it, but where was he going to go? He was going to hit that yellow car. Yep. When do you think he actually saw this car?
Right there.
Yeah, because he does a bunny hop over the median. Remember the bunny hop? Remember that shit when you first learned how to do a bunny hop?
Yeah.
All you did was ride around the neighborhood showing everybody.
I got the front tire off. Now I got to get the rear one off.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Yep. Slow mo. Let's do slow motion here.
Go.
Yeah, I'm about to film your death. Go ahead.
Oh, there's a lake right there. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. Now another thing too, right? I mean, look at this hill. There's people.
Oh, it's
what?
It's fucking steep.
Yeah, there's people playing on it, and there's a road right there. And how easy would it be for a kid to fall down or one to to do the roll, the barrel, whatever the hell roll? Next thing you know, they're in traffic. That's safe, huh? Wow. Bunny hop.
I'm cool.
Bunny hop right into the hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah, helmet ain't gonna help you there.
No.
Yeah,
that's why I was kind of
bones.
joking when I said the helmet thing, but
Yeah.
hey, you never know. It might have
He does have good form going down the hill. It's head down, ass in the air.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Yep.
The fuck are you doing?
Very good. Well, great show, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone in the chat, for hanging out with us tonight on this lovely Saturday night. And again, if you haven't done so yet, please hit the thumbs up or thumbs down, whatever tickles your fancy. And also, if you want to comment in our show after, we had Wawa Killers, who really loves our shit. So
I hope he came back.
Hope he's hanging out with us tonight. And if you guys would be so kind, if you could be so kind, I know Black Salami loves us too. If you guys could just tell a friend about us, so they can hang out with us too. We like hanging out with friends. So
we like hanging out with friends.
And real quick too, a majority of the folks that watch this show, they watch it after the live stream, so they'll catch it later on in the week. Make sure you subscribe, put in a comment, whatever, so we can hear from you. If you guys don't like Brian on here anymore, we'll kick his ass off.
It's true. They threatened me thus far already.
I'll go. They'll keep calling me. God damn it. I fucking love that scene.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
Good stuff. Well, thank you, everyone. Have a great weekend. Enjoy Sunday, football Sunday, championship Sunday, and we'll see you guys on Wednesday.
Everybody, everybody coming out.
Whether you like it or don't like it, learn to love it because it's the best thing going today.